This is the story of the gingerbread man. Yeah, he's always got a smile on his face, that gingerbread man does. Alright, here we go. Once upon a time, a little old woman and a little old man lived in a little old house. And look what they're growing in their garden, some corn, huh? Sweet corn. And one day, the little old woman, she decided to make some cookies. And one cookie that she was going to make was a gingerbread man. So she cut him out of dough. She put him in the oven to bake. And then, a little later, she said to herself, he must be ready by now. So she went and she opened the oven door. And what happened? The gingerbread man jumped out of the door, the oven, and ran out the front door of the house. And as he ran, he said to the little old woman, he said, "Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." And the little old woman, she ran. But you know what? She couldn't catch the gingerbread man. And look at there. Who's in the garden? Aha. Just there. She ran past the little old man. He was working in the garden. He's got cabbages, I think. And he said, what did the gingerbread man say? "Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." And the little old man grabbed his rake and ran after that gingerbread man, but he couldn't catch him. The gingerbread man was fast, wasn't he? Didn't even have shoes on, but he was still fast. The gingerbread man comes along, and what does he see? A cow, Mrs. Cow. She's at the well, and she's drawing water up out of the well. And what does the gingerbread man say to Mrs. Cow? Aha! Gingerbread man says to Mrs. Cow, "Run, run, run as fast as you can, Mrs. Cow. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." And the cow, Mrs. Cow, runs and chases after him. There she goes. But she couldn't catch the gingerbread man. He was too fast. Then the gingerbread man came to two picnicking bears. And the gingerbread man ran right between the two picnicking bears. Not a nice thing to do. Do you notice? The gingerbread man knocked over the milk and the ketchup. That's not good. And of course he said the same thing to them. He said, "Run, run as fast as you can. You bet you can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." And the bears, they were not happy. They jumped up and they started running after that gingerbread man, that boy. They ran and they ran. But look at there. Uh-oh. They couldn't catch the gingerbread man. He got away. Look who's coming up over the hill back there. Mrs. Cow. She's maybe still running, but she couldn't catch him earlier, and now the bears couldn't catch him. That is one fast gingerbread man, isn't it? But look what happens now. The gingerbread man comes to a fox lying by the river. And the fox is just relaxing. He's not drawing water. He's not having a picnic. He's not hoeing in the garden. He's just lying there. And the gingerbread man says to the fox, "Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. I've run away from a little old woman, a little old man, Mrs. Cow, two picnicking bears. I can even run away from you, I can." The fox gets up slowly and says to that always smiling gingerbread man, You see this river here? If you don't get across this river quickly, you're gonna get caught. Those other folks are coming. Maybe if you hop on my tail, I could, maybe I could carry you across. So, the gingerbread man looks back. He sees the little old man and little old woman. He sees the bears coming. He thinks, maybe I better do this. So he jumps on the tail of the fox without any time to lose. And there they go, into the water, the river. And the fox says, oh, look at this. The water's getting deep. You better climb up on my back so you won't get wet. The gingerbread man climbs up on his back. And the fox says, oh, it's even deeper here. You better get up on my head. You don't want to get wet. And the gingerbread man climbed up on the fox's head. And the fox said, oh, it's really deep here. It's too deep. You'll have to get out on my nose. Get way out on my nose so you don't get wet. Did the gingerbread man do that? He climbs right out on the fox's nose. And what's right under the fox's nose? His mouth. And just then, with a quick flick of his head, the fox tossed the gingerbread man up in the air and snaps his mouth shut, and the gingerbread man is gone. Look who's watching. Even Mrs. Cow, she sees that the fox caught the gingerbread man. He didn't even have to run to catch him. See? Now look who's smiling. And that was the end of the gingerbread man.